He is Sega's savior. First a rival, later a friend to Mario. He is a blue hedgehog, a fast and a spiky one, with an attitude. Ladies and gentlemen, Sega presents you Sonic. Before Sonic was created, already had this little guy, Alex Kidd, but he looks like... Yeah, Sega thinks so too, so they want a new mascot to represent their brand. Sega thinks rival Mario is slow, it wants speed, so they search for fast animals to create a mascot, but also an animal that can roll into a ball to attack. Well, rolling around is not a very intimidating attack, is it? So they look up for an animal that can roll, but also has spikes. On our beautiful planet, there are only two types of animals that can do that: armadillos and hedgehogs. A guy named Naoto Oshima comes up with the hedgehog idea, with a handkerchief drawing. Now, pause the video and comment if Sonic reminds you another famous character. Take your time, we can wait. Naoto admits Sonic has the body of Mickey Mouse and the face of another cartoon character, Felix the Cat. His famous shoes are inspired by Michael Jackson, and the red color is coming from Santa, because for Naoto, Santa is the most famous character ever existed. At first, he's called Mr. Needle Mouse, but he's too cool for a name like that, and they change it to Sonic, from the word supersonic, of course. There's a problem though. Sega thinks Sonic looks too much anime-like. Why is this a problem? Because back in the early 90s, anime and manga weren't that big in the US or in any other part of the world. So Sega comes up with some ideas to Americanize him, like the idea of a rock band or a human girlfriend called Madonna. But thankfully, these ideas were scrapped and Sonic mostly left unchanged. We're done with the character. What about the game? Game's programmer is Yuji Naka, also a big fan of Miyamoto, Mario's father. Yuji appreciates the simple formula of Mario games, but he thinks they are too slow. So he goes full speed for his own game, but a little bit too fast. Sonic moves way too fast in an early version of the game. Too fast that it makes the test audience feel dizzy and nauseous. So before releasing the game, they slow Sonic down a bit. Finally, on 23rd of June 1991, Sonic the Hedgehog is released for Sega Genesis. But wait, what is Sonic?
You forgot to mention Sonic was first seen in a game called Ratmobile.
Alright, Sonic was first seen in a game called Ratmobile. Don't interrupt me while I'm making a video. Ha! Sonic the Hedgehog is a 2D platforming game. A game with the concept of running around with style and fancy shoes. Right? Since the concept is speed, you only need two buttons to play Sonic, left or right to move, and the A button to jump and attack. Just like Mario has coins, Sonic has golden rings, cause he is a thug. Our nemesis in the game is Dr. Eggman, formerly known as Ivo Robotnik. He's after the Chaos Emeralds, which are important plot elements in most Sonic games. Oh, and they also make Sonic go Super Saiyan. If you want to complete the game, you should collect all the emeralds. If you say, "Nah, I'm not interested, they are a girl's best friend," and not get all the emeralds, here's what you'll get at the end. Let's move on, shall we? Sonic becomes a big success, big enough to blow up the sales of Sega's console. Thanks to Sonic, Sega becomes the badass of the gaming. Sure, after all this success comes the sequels. Let's have a look. In 1992 comes Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Here, Sonic gets his sidekick, the immortal two-tailed fox, Tails. Once again, we are after Dr. Eggman to stop his evil plans. This time, Sonic is a little bit faster and a little bit more 3D here and there. The third game comes in 1994, introducing Knuckles, guardian of the Emeralds and a rival to Sonic. Sega also releases Sonic and Knuckles after a couple of months. After 4 successful games, Sonic sure had his ups and downs. He got a racing game, a fighting game, even an RPG from BioWare. He even became a werehog at some point. But nothing hit this blue hedgehog harder than financial issues of Sega. Sega stops making consoles after Dreamcast. This means from now on, Sonic may appear on any platform, including his rival Nintendo's. Maybe Sonic games are bad now because he works for his rival. Lastly, in 2014, Sonic and his friends returned with Sonic Boom, which we all know how ended up. Oh, well. Sonic may never go back to his glorious days, but he will forever stay as one of the most familiar faces of gaming. Besides, Sega and Sonic still worth billions of dollars. I mean, he may not be glorious, but he sure is the richest hedgehog around. Thank you for watching. Leave a like or a comment if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe for more. See you next time.